Hello again, dearie.
음,
And what a helpful young man you are. Nothing like a little pill to liven up the spirits.
Whiskey helps, too.
Please leave medical advice to the professionals. Now, dearie, who's this pickup for?
내가 쓸 거야.
I'm so sorry, but with the iconoclasts and the marauder filth chasing away what
아이고.
little trade we get, I'm afraid I have to reserve my supply for Stellar Bay residents. Our reserves have gotten so low, I've even had to start locking the supply room upstairs. Isn't it a shame what some people will do
또
to
일이
get a little extra?
더 커지네. 끔찍하네.
Isn't it just? I'd make an exception for you if I could, my little cherub. Is there anyone else needing a special pickup from Auntie Abigail?
이오카.
Oh, her. It's none of my business, but I have told her Dr. Williams would bump up her monthly allotment if only she'd join MSI. Contribute like the rest of us. Now I've gone and said too much. And you know me, dearie. I don't like to pry.
언제 받을 수 있어?
I'm afraid it'll be the better part of a month. Our dear Nyoka tends to exhaust her supply rather quickly. Believe me, there's nothing I'd love better than to help you, but there's not much I can do. Dr. Williams managed the town's allotments from his terminal upstairs. Even I can't access them.
당신이잖아.
Oh, you flatter an old woman. Me, I'm just here to be a pretty face for the customers. And to keep an extra key to the supply room, for all the times Dr. Williams misplaced his.
건망증이 심한가 보네.
Careless experimentation with medicinal substances does take its toll, eventually.
But until then, it's lots of fun.
Episodic pharmacological delirium is no laughing matter, young lady.
어디 있는데?
In the town graveyard,
뭐야.
I'm afraid. Poor man was
죽은
always
사람이군.
searching for the flower of enlightenment. On the way, he tried some rather daring substance combinations.
계몽의 꽃?
It's a philosophist symbol of some kind, dearie. Never you mind. The graveyard's near the southern ruins. You're certainly welcome to pay our respects, but the bodies tend to attract beasties. Do be careful. I'd hate for anything to happen to you.
시신을 왜 찾아?
Chin up, dearie. Who's your...
2번.
Don't blame me.
Aren't you a saucy thing? I may not be a fresh young thing anymore, but with age comes experience, dearie.
이건 좀.
Maybe some other time then, when Auntie's personal allotment of stimulation is restored.
오,
But I'd hate to send you away empty-handed. You were here for caffeinoid, weren't you?
와,
Who's it for?
2층에 단말기? 킹 40. 목사님 데려야겠네?
Something on your mind?
오, 됐다.
You're back. Oh, more or less dangerous than a steady supply of alcohol. Give it here. Whew, that hits the spot. Right in the, oh, no, there it is. There it is. Yes. We're in business. Let's go.
Great. Where to?
Oh, Hiram? I ain't checked in on that man in an age. He's running the giant radio tower we lovingly call Devil's.
얘가 설마 동료인가?
We'll be going south and west, mostly along the road till we're past Fallbrook. Out there, there's a western slope
얘가
that'll
설마
lead you
마지막
through
동료야?
some fun. You like hunting, right? That's fun. If you're more of a spelunker, Rotting River will take you into the mountain caverns. We can discuss options when we get closer.
I hope you like being part of our crew, Nyoka. We're real excited to have you.
아 진짜네?
Oh, no. Monarch ain't safe, even with me around. I've just got intimate knowledge of its dangers and an abundance of fortitude. Folks hire me because I know what you can shoot and what you ought to run from. That's a mistake you only get to make once.
Why don't you grab a
By the smell, he's been reveling enough for you both already.
Sure thing. What did you want to discuss?
거짓말 50?
Nope. I'm calling her bluff. If she wants to threaten us, we'll see how she likes it when Sanjar finds out she gave Sublight even more dominion in Stellar Bay.
오케이. 거짓말. 하나, 둘. 오케이.
I never meant to call for anyone's head on a pike. Velma's not my favorite person, but she ain't been cruel to us. Devil it all. Now you got me feeling sorry for her. Fine. I guess we'll go back to work to save Velma's job. We'll find a better time to negotiate our wages. Tell Velma not to worry. We'll look out for her.
Thanks for the help. Still, this is a nice
It'll
break
be
from the
good to get
warehouse.
some steady pay again.
Laws. Can a man enjoy the smooth menthol flavor of a Stogie Slim in peace?
얘는 누구야?
What I am doing, sir, is enjoying the moment. It's so rare that I can seize one apart from the jabbering masses of this wretched place.
무슨 소리야?
This law's forgotten town. Cut off from the rest of the colony. Removed from any culture. I recall when Stellar Bay was a proper board-affiliated town with regular shipments of Auntie Cleo's best and all the cereals. Before Sanjar took over MSI and got us all booted.
옛날이 그리워?
Days of consumption and culture. When we weren't squabbling with the iconoclasts for lack of better things to do. Look, you're making me melancholy. Is there something you wanted?
오케이.
Wrapped musk and canid eyes, right here.
오.
Hello, stranger. Can I interest you in raptidon tongue? Or maybe some canid toenails? You look like a man who's looking for some mostly fresh animal parts.
과묵하다더니만.
Sebastian, you ever get your hands on those pheromone sacs? Manipillars ain't gonna hunt themselves, you know.
I must have hunted a dozen, but I couldn't find a single sack on any of them. Must be looking in the wrong place.
Manipillars ain't got pheromone sacs. I just told him that so he'd stop asking me for advice.
At least I'm getting a good haul of claws in the process. You're in good hands, traveling with Monarch's top merc. Still, if you want any rat glands or manticlaws, I've got you covered.
셀리아.
Huh. I haven't seen her in a few days, but I've been meaning to ask her how that raptidon acid is working out. I hope it's working okay, because no one else really seems interested in this stuff.
텔리아는 널 좋아해.
Nice of you to say. I like her too.
아니,
Wait, I see what's going on. She put you up to this so she could get a discount.
아이,
Don't get me wrong.
못쏠 새끼
I'd like to
진짜.
give her a discount. She's a real fine lady. Always talks nice and slow, so I understand. But if I give her one, I won't hardly make a bit, on account of no one else having any use for raptidon tongues.
아이고. (1번)
Nuh-uh. A lot of people think I'm not too bright, but you're not fooling me. I know she can't get these goods anywhere else.
1번.
Come on, that's crazy. No one would do that.
이 못쏠 자식이 진짜.
You sound pretty sure. And she is awful nice. Okay, I'll do it. Once her shift ends, we'll go someplace nice. Maybe to Chef Raymond's.
바로 여기 있었구만.
Have you talked to Sebastian yet? What did he say? Okay, but how did he say it? Did he sound excited? Or like he was just agreeing to it? Was he like, yay, a date with Celia. I've secretly been waiting for this. Or was it more, sure, I don't have anything else going on.
후자 같았는데. 1번.
Not to worry. If I never buy another Raptidon tongue, it'll be too soon. Ah, look at me going on. I'm sure you've got other things to do, and Mr. Nandi's giving me that back-to-work look. Anyhow, thank you. Thanks.
포스터.
You know, sending you is the first bright idea I've seen from that man, because I told him to stop bothering me about it a week ago. I still don't know anything about it, but if you want to help him, Velma's the one to ask. She's in the warehouse. But I'll warn you, Grimm wore her patience thin a long time ago.
또 이게 벨마랑 이어지네.
Hey, Velma, I got your caffeinoid pills.
You're a lifesaver. Hope Abigail didn't give you a hard time.
Just the usual. Any word on Braxton?
Nothing. Don't know how much longer I can cover for him either. Give me those pills, will you?
Here you go. You know, you might consider a real night's sleep instead. Velma's not so bad, long as you avoid her when she's stressed.
I'd give you a friendlier welcome, but I'm up to my elbows in salt tuna guts.
We spat in your spirits, Velma.
You notice my mood? I'm surprised you can see straight today.
I could be seeing triple and I'd still think you're being unkind. I just might find it funnier.
Well, you try wrangling half a ton of dead fish with decades-old equipment and see what it does for your disposition. Anyway, what do you folks need?
킬러.
Unless you're here to tell me
1번.
Well, that's awful nice of him. Sure wouldn't have expected that. Thanks for your help. You've gotten me out of a tight spot here. Take this for your efforts. Honest work deserves honest pay. Something else on your mind?
포스터.
This again? I swear, this is the last time I contract for any special requests. You can tell Grimm his poster came in. You can also tell him I got a better offer for it. So now it's going to Nell. That about cover it?
내리 누군데?
She runs the betting parlor across the way. Nice professional lady. She asked me about the poster once. Just once. Made a real generous offer, too.
그쪽이 더 이해하기 쉽겠네.
I don't have time for Grimm, even when I'm not working doubles.
아직 갖고 있지?
It's staying locked up in my office until Nell shows with her money. No. I paid Sublight for it. So, it's mine. And when Nell pays
얘가
me
샀구만.
for it, it'll be hers. Grimm may have asked for the poster, but it's not his until I take his money.
오케이.
Fine by me.
넬이란 여자한테 가봐야겠다. 넬.
I hear those rich people in Byzantium pay a handsome bit for rat musk. Supposedly.
오케이.
Ooh, you're the new face. Wow, you must be up on all the latest tossball games.
아, 쟤 데려올
So
걸.
who do you follow? Wait,
데려왔나?
don't tell me. You look like a Hammersmith Thunder fan. No, Glacial Age Mammoths.
다 괜찮지.
Aren't they just? When I get to worrying about the marauders outside, the raptidons chewing at the walls, I just turn my transceiver up to drown it all out. Most of the time it's static on account of the frequency being clogged up, but sometimes it's tossball.
You get to listen to games all
아,
day?
데려왔네.
Stellar Bay really is a paradise.
It's pretty swell, but it's a whole lot better with company. Say, I don't think I've seen you before, and I'd remember that face.
I'll try not to be a stranger then. Name's Felix, by the way.
지켜본다.
You should stop by more often. The games are always better when you've got someone to celebrate with.
Sounds like a good time. I wouldn't mind bringing a couple drinks and settling in for the pennant match.
Look at me, getting carried away.
얘들도 이어지려.
So, what can I do for you?
1번.
Signed by the black hole himself. There's no way I could pass that up. Why, did you want to see it? I don't have it yet. I'm waiting on a few customers to pay up before I can give Velma the bits.
됐어. 얘한테 주고 싶은데. 얘야. 경쟁자가 생겼어.
Have you had time to check on that?
포기시킬 수 있나? 1번.
That don't seem fair. I was the one who asked for it in the first place. You think maybe you could talk to Velma, see if she won't change her mind?
해볼게. 아, 근데 얘가 더. 아이, 덜하기보다는. 뭐, 쟤도 똑같이 원하니까.
Here to catch a game? What can I do? Graham's always filling the airwaves with this propaganda, like it's done him any good. All it means is the tossball games get to us in fragments.
그래요?
Signed by the...
아, 그림 얘기를 못 꺼내?
I don't know. This isn't just some poster. It's a genuine tossball artifact. The black hole doesn't even sign things anymore. He just puts a stamp on them. Of course, the only reason I asked Velma about it in the first place was because those sublight fellas lost my shipment of official tossball jerseys.
서브라이트?
I was gonna line the walls with them. They're
저지?
the new ones now with authentic game time aroma.
그거를 찾으면은 얘가 포기하려나?
Of course not. No, authentic means close enough to be the real thing, but not actually the real thing. Everyone knows that. Anyway, I guess they tried to take a shortcut around Amber Heights and ran into some trouble. Can't blame them for trying. Those iconoclasts never shut up. But they lost a bunch of cargo, including my jerseys. If you could get those for me, I might let Grim have that poster.
오케이. 그럴게.
Thanks. Don't put yourself in danger on my account, though. That poster will be a fine substitute.
근데 그림 얘기는 하나도 안 꺼냈는데 그림을 가져가게 한다고 하네. 이건 좀 아쉬운 부분이다. 밖으로 나가야 돼. 아파트로 가려면? 아니구나. 엄청 크네. 누가 죽었다고?
I think I'm gonna be sick. I clean the apartments while everyone's at work. I've seen all sorts of messes, but this... If you're going into the apartments, do not go into the lower one on the right. That's where the body is.
오른쪽 아래?
Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go contemplate a hot shower. The body's in the first apartment on the right.
Murder? Hey, is this the part where we go hunting for clues?
Even Stellar Bay ain't safe these days. What's the world coming to?
오, 여행가봐. 여기 피해자가 급히 떠나려고 온 것 같긴 한데 이건 뭐야? 왜 안 되지? 왜 안 읽어져? 도박? 도박하다 당한 거야? 이 빚쟁이들한테 당한 건가?
Whatever you do, don't mention tossball to Isaac. You'll never hear the end of it.
You know, I haven't seen him in a while.
If you'd gotten stuck in an hour-long rant about mostly colonists, you'd be thankful.
죽은 애가 아이작인가?
You startled me. Don't sneak up on a person like that, huh?
블랙스턴.
Braxton. I've never even heard of a Braxton. Got nothing for you, sorry. Oh, in that case, he told me he was delivering to this house in the ruins south of town. Whole family had fallen sick and he had some meds on hand. So maybe look for him there?
You wanna know what I think? This Braxton fella threw away the trappings of society and joined
얘 약쟁이야?
Raptidons.
Everything's spinning. I'm just gonna take it easy, okay?
정신?
Well, well. The only new folk I ever see in town are sublight runners from Fallbrook. But you don't look like one of Catherine's. What can I get you? If you don't see...
오, 이건 뭐야? MSI? 이건 뭔데 이게 잠금 표시돼 있지? 그렇게 특별해 보이지도 않는데?
Sir, please, I need your help. I can pay.
뭐야?
Oh, thank you for stopping. Everyone acts like nothing's wrong, like my little boy isn't at risk of being eaten by some vile creature. Please, you have to help me get my little Tucker back. He ran away and is going to get himself killed.
마을 밖으로?
Oh, I just know a Raptidon is melting him with acid as we speak.
어디 있는데?
Oh, I just knew you were a good person. Agnes, I said, this is the man to save your little Tucky. And I was right. He ran out into the wilderness a few days ago. I warned him about the Raptidons, Mantisaurs, and Marauders, the toxic sulfur pools and poisonous glands, but he didn't listen. Please, won't you go and find my boy?
보상을 준다고 했지?
Well, I guess I can't ask you to leave the town walls for free. It is deathly dangerous out there. I've got some bits saved up for a rainy day. I'll give you every last one if you just bring my Tucker back to me. I won't even be mad at him running off. You tell him I won't be mad.
왜 간 건데?
He's been pining for an adventure. I warned him. He should have listened. He's been listening to those awful broadcasts that the iconoclasts put out. I begged Sanjar to... And now I just know my boys...
If a queen got to him, he died quick. Ought to be thankful for that. Most aren't so lucky.
Oh, where's my thinking chair? I can't take this!
타파주의자?
Those low-life degenerates, leading innocent boys into a life of danger. Oh,
Not sure I'm seeing the problem here.
you're one of them, aren't you? You should be ashamed of yourself, young man. Just as your mama would be. How noble is it to worry your loved ones? Not at all, I say. But still they preach their sermons of anarchy and rebellion to anyone who listened. If they weren't holed up in Amber Heights, I'd knock them all upside the head.
어디 있는데?
That old settlement, southwest of Stellar Bay.
남서쪽?
I don't know which is worse, the thought of my son shacking up with the nutty iconoclasts. Or that he never made it. Sprats could be nesting in his rotting body alongside the road as we speak.
염세적이네 이분.
Or maybe marauders got him, pulled all his teeth out, crushed him into their drugs and made him snort. Thank you. Oh, I know he'll be safe now that someone's able to fetch him home. You look for him in Amber Heights, you hear? It's down the road southwest of town. I'm sure he made it that far. I just know it. And if you find any of them iconoclasts indoctrinating my boy, you punch them in the mouths.
What's with the pleasantries? You want to know something? Just ask. I didn't. I was born into security detail, and when the corporations abandoned this place, I stayed. I mean, I wasn't sent off to school like I should have been. I was born here, and my parents kept me. Raised under the monarch sky. Been breathing sulfur since I knew how to smell it. This place is all I know. Yeah, at first we all thought it was about damn time. I don't know if you've noticed, but Monarch ain't exactly easy on the spirit. Then it got uglier than a rat eating a sour grape.
정확히 무슨 일이야?
Everything that could have gone wrong did. Townships were promised evac shuttles that never came. Overland routes were attacked by marauders and wildlife. Supplies went missing, our equipment started corroding on account of the sulfur in the air. It was a fine mess.
머물렀다면?
I don't know. But at least we'd have money to back us up. Supply shipments. Food that we don't have to hunt down. Look at MSI. They're getting along fine. I have to think the Corps could have made it work if they'd reprioritized.
칼 쌓여있는 지도자?
I'm not sure we need anything, Cap. We've had our growing pains, to be sure, but here we are. Still alive, still fighting. Long as nobody goes around trying to dismantle the whole thing, I think we'll be fine. Progress requires structure. Nobody's gonna build a sewer pipe or a road if they don't got a boss telling them to. The bureaucracy's necessary.
1번.
Anytime, Cap.
술 안 취했으니까 되게 이성적으로 들리네.
I took a job once to clear out a rap nest. Partnered up with a fellow out of Fallbrook who called himself Dirty Don. Bit on the shorter side. Had a penchant for cards. Thing is, he introduces himself and the man is immaculate. Clean. He had a flowery presence to him. A pleasantness that didn't invade your space. He was just there and you were glad for it.
1번.
When we set out to hunt down the Raptidons, I found out firsthand where his nickname came from. Dirty Don killed those Raptidons with his bare hands. His bare fucking hands, Captain. He was a whirlwind of grotesque primal fury. In the end, he stood drenched in blood over the entrails of a dozen raps. If he had a scratch on him, I wouldn't have been able to tell. It was glorious. Day came when he tried to take on a mana queen. Got himself eaten one limb at a time. Wonder if he tasted like soap. Oh well, live and learn. No matter how tough you are, if you're gonna fight something bigger than you, bring a firearm. I don't have a single spot I call home. But
왜 떠나지 않았지?
it ain't exactly easy to hitch a ride off planet, Captain. And besides, I hear Terra 2's all corporate. The way folks talk about the board and their ilk, think I prefer the beasts.
가족이 있니?
In a sense. My parents took off when the corporations did. I took to companionship with a few friends here for a time, but those days are long past.
부모님?
No, we weren't close. And before you ask, there ain't a story there. We just never saw eye to eye on the corporations. Drifted apart over time. It's fine. No, that's a painful trail I ain't keen on walking again.
2번.
No, I'm not saying more on the subject.
오케이.